I think they did a good job defensively. Made sure they knew where I was at every possession, pretty much, and that's a tribute to their defense. They were talking and communicating whenever I came off a screen, and we're switching and doing different things. So they did a good job.
Well, we knew we always had to have a guy on them, and we knew we had to have a guy that had urgency to guard him, and that could be focused and disciplined enough to guard him. And I felt like we had two guys on our team that could possibly do it. Cade was the first guy. The other guy I thought they could do it in spurts was Willie. Because to guard him, you have to be tough. Not just mentally tough, you have to be physically tough because you're going to get screened a lot. And you have to be incredibly disciplined. And I thought for the most part, Cade did as good a job as anyone on him. In practice for these 2 days, we had worked on different ways to guard him. We had talked about some diamond and one. We had talked about playing zone. The only time we played zone is when he went out the game tonight. And we just stuck strictly to man-to-man. I thought our guys had an urgency to guard him. And what I mean about our guys, when they ran ball screens for him, our guys knew. And I think that came from the guys that helped us in practice to get prepared for him.
If he's going to beat us, he's going to have to go in there and do something that he's uncomfortable with. He's really not looking to drive the ball and loop-de-loop type stuff. He missed several shots, I think, even when he went in there and did that. And so, yeah, I mean, towards the end of the game, I was like, go ahead. I told Croc, I was like, if he drives in there, go block his stuff. And so, so.
Well, I thought he worked very hard. I thought Oklahoma gave him a lot of attention. I thought they made it hard on him, and I thought Rotnei stayed patient for the most part. He wasn't forcing up bad shots, and I think he drove the ball more than he has. He had to, because there was a lot given to him at the three-point line. We couldn't put him in pick and rolls with the four at all because he would just switch it. But then he plays the number of minutes he did, and had 3 assists and no turnovers. From a overall game, I thought he performed very well. Shooting for most people comes and goes. For him, it's not always the case. He makes more than everybody else. But I thought he played well.
Yeah, it was a special game for me, being able to be back in the state and knowing I had a lot more family and friends and people that I knew from here that were going to be at the game. So it's a tough one to lose, but any game that we lose is going to be tough. I hate to lose.
Bottom line is Rotnei gets a lot of attention every single night. It's a team defense. Cade Davis did a tremendous job tonight working. I mean, he worked his tail off, and he also made some great plays on offense. But Oklahoma is team. They gave a lot of help, and it's a team defense. Not one guy out there goes out and stops anybody. But these guys come to show up at work, and I'm so excited about having a chance to coach them. What lies ahead for us, and let me just let you know right now, our bolts and our belief are strong. They're riveted in their heart, and it's because of guys like this. And they'll show up tomorrow with a ferociousness and a hard-working attitude that you really appreciate as a coach.